Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to get your store initially set up. So we have actually provided you with your access credentials, so you can go ahead and type those in as you got them in your email. And I'm going to get logged in here as well. And here we go. So here we got the default dashboard page, which starts up for us. So we're going to go ahead, and the first thing we want to do is set up our own username and password and get rid of that temporary one. So you're going to go to System, Permissions, and Users. Now once that loads, you can see here this is kind of the administrator account for us to be able to get in here. But right here is the user account that you just logged in with. So you're going to go ahead and click that. And we're going to change this username to anything you want. So I'm actually just going to keep mine, I'll say, just use my email address, hello@EverlightCMS. We'll put my name in there. My email can stay the same, and then I'm going to go ahead and choose a new password. And go ahead and click Save User. And the user has been saved. So that is the first step when you log in here. Now that you have a new user account, you need to remember that, because next time you log in, that will be the username that you will use. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to start digging in to the configuration of our store. So the first thing we want to do is here under General, we're going to go click General right here and then click Store Information. So the store name. So I want to go ahead and change this to, let's just say my ministry name is Love Ministries. So I want to change this to Love Ministries. Put in a good contact phone number. And then go ahead and get my address updated. So I can just say there we go, and then I'll say hello EverlightCMS.com. Now I can go ahead and save that. And the next thing we're going to want to do is go to the design section. And right under HTML head, we're going to pop this down. And now our site actually has some default data here for some of the SEO work. So you're going to want to go ahead and whatever your store name is, ours was Love Ministries because that's the name we're using. We can go ahead and change all of these to our name. And if you wanted to use a different default description, that's fine. It'll just, if you don't actually use these values on your pages, these are the values that will be used. Spelled that wrong there. And that looks good. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next tab, which is header. And here as the logo image alt, we'll change that to Love Ministries. And then we're going to go to the footer. And this is the text that's at the bottom of the site with our copyright. So you can change this year to whatever you need to. So 2013 is coming up, so we'll go ahead and change that. And I'll change that to Love Ministries. And that should do it for this section. I'm going to actually go ahead and click the Save Config button to make sure we don't lose any changes. And the next thing we're going to do is look at the store email addresses. Now what these have to do with is emails going out from your store to end users. So we're actually going to go ahead and fill in each one of these tabs here, which I'll go ahead and just drop them down. I'd recommend, a lot of the times you can just leave these all exactly the same. So the sender name here is going to be Love Ministries. And we're going to be hello@EverlightCMS. So then I'll just go ahead and copy and paste this information into each of those fields, and then I'll go ahead and copy Love Ministries and paste those throughout as well. It looks like we missed one down here. So now that we have the store email addresses, we'll go ahead and save that. And now all the emails coming from the store are going to be from you. So the next thing we want to do is look at contacts here. And under contact, we can go ahead and send emails to. We want to make that our email address as well, and go ahead and click save. And that about does it for the general section here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down here until we get to sales emails. And this is the last important thing for this section. Once we click that, we're going to click on order here. And this is important because every time, basically each one of these has to do with an action. So a new order happens, an invoice happens, a shipment, but your main concern is actually order. So anytime an order happens, you want a copy of that order to be sent to yourself. So in this case, my email address is already in there. So when a user submits an order, you're going to get a copy of the order as well to know that it happened. So you're going to want to go ahead and put your email address right in there and then go ahead and click Save Config. Now, this does it for the initial setup in the admin panel. In the next video, we're actually going to talk about getting your shipping settings set up, and then we're going to have a video on getting your payment method set up. Now, once you have those things set up, then we can go ahead and start getting our catalog ready for the store and getting our products updated. And that way customers can go ahead and start to buy that. Until next time.